going on YouTube, and welcome to our next game, Fates Collide. Alright, this is a visual novel, obviously, and I am also playing this completely blind, like everything else I do on this channel. So I'm excited to get this going here. I know nothing really about this game. This is the 0.3 version of the game. Welcome to Fates Collide Episode 3. This is your character in-game. First, choose the name of your character. Do note, you can't be changed throughout the game. What was my name? Let's do Nathan. Great, your name is Nathan. Great, your name is Nathan. You made your first epic choice, which both matters and doesn't matter at all. Speaking of choices, this game has them. Some of them don't matter much, while some of them have much higher significance. Moreover, this isn't a harem game. You can pursue multiple girls at once, but in the later stages, you might miss some scenes due to that. That being said, let the game begin. It's been a couple months since the COVID pandemic started to die out. Thankfully, in most countries, life returned to normal, or more like the new normal, as the virus left some lasting changes on society. Honestly, I'm somewhat thankful it happened. I'm aware it might sound bad, but during the pandemic, I got plenty of time to think through some stuff. And boy did I think. I gave lots of thought to my past and to my future. But first, let's start with before the virus. Honestly, I was never too adventurous. If anything, I always played things safe. Unfortunately, that wasn't the case for my parents. Due to their jobs, they often found themselves moving and traveling. Sometimes, one of them would be gone for a few months, yet sometimes we all had to move to a different city or even worse, a different country. I didn't mind it too much as a kid. If anything, some of the locations were amazing in my eyes. I can't say no to Paris, you know? The older I got, however, the more I realized the disadvantages from this. I was robbed of quite a few choices and friendships along the way. You would get to know each other, play, and just as I bonded with them, my parents would take me away to another city. I was also robbed of my time with my parents. More often than not, I ate alone at our table. I may sound a bit angry at my parents, but I'm not. Mostly. Mostly I'm disappointed in myself. Maybe if I tried a bit harder myself, some of those friendships would have lasted, even after moving. We have this thing called the internet now, but I guess that was in my rebellious phase and blamed everything on my parents instead of owning up to my own lack of interest. Unfortunately, I got used to just giving up. With that said, wait, was I talking about this before? Ah, right. I was coming to my plans for the future. During high school, I didn't think much about my future. I always thought, why should I? I could make a brilliant plan and then the next year be forced to move somewhere else. So I said fuck it, and procrastinated thinking about it. For quite a bit. And then suddenly COVID hit everyone. With everyone being forced to stay at home, things changed, even for us. It took some time, but the company where my parents work realized traveling wasn't an option. And to our surprise, they figured out some things aren't necessary to be done in person anymore. So they finally digitized. And it worked. It was weird, but both my parents were at home, working. We didn't even need to move for 4 years while COVID was raging. That was great. It really was. But I drew the short stick again. Somehow. Or maybe this is again me blaming others for my mistakes. I never thought a day like this would come. And as I said, I wasn't the best with my surroundings. This town isn't big. It's definitely not known for education. It's a remote town next to a much larger one. And with barely knowing anyone, I didn't really think of it as home, nor did I have any connections to it. Realizing that, I got to thinking, and planning, and, well, playing some games here and there. But definitely working hard. And then I kept stumbling onto some ads and news articles about the city of Ardoria. It's a city abroad. It's only a few hours away by plane. Okay, interesting. Education, huh? Might be worth checking out. Okay, now you're just bullshitting here. While ignoring such scam ads, there was some truth in all of those. The city's amazing, and most claims about the university were true. It really was a good university to go to. From what I gathered on the internet, it used to be a private one. Hard to get in, very small admittance count, and so on. However, recently they made a huge change and decided to open their doors to everyone. Well, everyone who can get in. They expanded by a huge margin and increased our admittance count threefold for the next year. Naturally, there was a huge interest in getting accepted. I said, fuck it. I want to give it a try as well. I was always the one being moved against my will. Maybe it's time to move somewhere I want to go. It's time to man up and do things my way. I studied and studied, aced all the entrance exams. So I thought. It's hard to say. During the whole COVID situation, I stayed fit, training at home or at the park, and was running almost a daily routine. And while waiting for the entrance results, I continued with it. They didn't specify which day would release the results, so the patience game was in full swing. Waited and waited for quite some time. A couple weeks later, I lost once again while doing most of the work in the game. Fuck, why don't even play this? Signed at least 5 times, he closed the game. Cool game, really, called 200 Years of Balance. I often wonder why I do play it considering the tilt. Let's see what we have on the web today. Your cursor gravitates towards your mailbox for the umpteenth time in the last few weeks. Alrighty, username, check. Password, check. Let's see if anything interesting popped up. Well, only one thing could be interesting. Spam, spam, or spam. Again, more tech union notifications. I have your best antivirus software program already. Can you please stop pestering me with all those other products? Thanks. You're so damn rich and you definitely don't need me changing from freemium to premium. Huh? What is this mail? Ardoria University? Huh? The results came! Dear Nathan, we are proud to announce that you have passed the necessary points threshold in our exams. Woo! No fucking way. Language. Yeah, sorry. Forgot she's on a call in your room. Let's continue reading. Throughout the whole examination process, you have shown great promise, and we are delighted you chose our university to continue your education. Due to the very late notice given, incoming students are able to apply for financial support covering part of their living expenses for their first year of study in Ardoria. Please check the attached document below to see if you meet all the requirements to join the support program. Sounds important. Hopefully I'm eligible for it. It could be a huge help even if it won't last my entire education. Continuing on, if you're still interested, which of course I am, in joining us at Ardoria University, please send us a reply in the upcoming 2 weeks. Failure to do so will get... right now then. I ain't missing this. Let me just quickly skim through if I missed anything. Bunch of irrelevant stuff. It confirms the date when the year starts. Nice. So I have 4 more months till September. Better get on with securing myself some accommodation. Definitely a high priority. You skim through the mail once more, double checking if you missed anything important. Seeing as everything is good, you finally relax a bit in the chair. That was nerve-wracking. I still can't believe it. I got in. I'm finally moving somewhere I want to go. And it's Ardoria of all places. Wow. I wonder what the other students will be like. Will they all be Ardorians? Will there be outsiders like me? Maybe. Maybe I'll meet some cool people. Make some good memories. This time, I'll actually try. I think it's about time I grow up here and try to socialize and do things that I want. No more regrets. With that resolve, you go and tell your parents the amazing news. The next few months were somewhat hectic, with finding a new place to live in Ardoria and moving some of my things. Overall, I was satisfied with my new place. My parents also helped me a lot with getting everything ready. They were actually quite happy about me finally making my own decisions, whatever they were. I stayed here in my hometown for as long as possible. It's kind of hard to move away from my family. The day of the trip. A taxi arrives in front of the house. Fortunately, my parents had to go on a trip yesterday, so no proper farewell. I made sure that I had everything prepared though, from my luggage that was already sent ahead, to plane tickets and a taxi booked from the airport. This is it, huh? Both nervous and excited. You greet the taxi driver and enter the car. Deep in your thoughts, the drive to the airport passes in no time. Alrighty then. Got everything checked in, luggage taken care of, and it will be at the airport on my arrival. Seems like I got some free time on my hands. Expected the airport to be crowded, so I came quite early. Well, can't do much more about it now. Growl. I suppose I could find something to eat. With more than 1 hour to spare, you search the airport for a suitable meal. This seems alright. Can't go wrong with some sandwiches or burgers. What do we got over there? Super delicious burger. This weekend only. Save up to 50%. Free home delivery. www.yourweeburl.com. Oh, it's an actual site. This seems alright. Oh yeah, we read that one. As you're about to enter, you notice a buff guy standing at the entrance. Is he a security guy? Actually, no. That's a bit sus. I doubt a burger shop has guards at any airport. Huh? The man gives you a hard, long stare. Wonder what his deal. Is he going to pester me when I'm not wearing a mask, even after COVID has petered out? He does seem huge, though. That's not causing any trouble before the flight. Just enter. You move past him to enter, barely able to squeeze past him. While doing so, you feel his gaze on your back. By entering, you see a few people are in front of you. Shouldn't take too long. Would that be all, miss? I think so. Oh, let me ask my friend if he wants anything. Just a second. Wait, miss, your The well-endowed girl was at the front of the queue, suddenly rushes to the exit of the burger shop. When it passes, it's your turn to order. What would you like to order? Sorry. Did this girl make up her mind already? You turn to your right and see the previous girl is back. Apologies for the... Oh. She realizes you're at the front of the queue at the moment. Sorry, I've been rude. Is she hoping to get back to the front? She was in front of me before she ran off. No. She already have a partial order, so let her through. Go ahead. Really? I am Canadian, that's what we do. We're being nice. You're in front anyways before running somewhere. Oh, thank you so much. She really seemed thankful. We let her through, and she quickly finishes her order. Seems like she asked somebody else if they wanted something to eat. Ordering your own food, you quickly devour it in peace. After eating, having still lots of time till your flight, you relax in one of the many chairs around the airport. Your time is spent relaxing and browsing the web. Not really being that interested to begin with, you close your eyes. Sometime. Oh no. Gears flight number 541. Huh, that flight number sounds familiar. The flight terminal has been changed. Please go to the terminal number 3 to board your plane. Apologies for the inconvenience. That seems to be all from that message. Passengers for flight number 541. Yep, seems to be repeating now, but that number... Isn't that... Mine? Oh, the billboard shows a change too. Now we have 5 minutes left. Shit, why do I have to doze off? Actually, fuck any thoughts now. Let's run for it. You bolt to the other side of the building at record speed. Huff, I can make it. Thank God I'm in shape. If I remember, I should go to the right here, and then I should be close to Terminal 3. Just a bit more. Should be up the stairs here, and then somewhere running to the right. I can make it. Huh? Oof. Oof. You see the girl following next to you. That's the girl from the burger shop, I believe. That sounded unpleasant. Should I... The other passing lady didn't even bother to check on her. She seemed like a nice girl. Let me quickly help her up and see if she's alright. Your goodwill getting the better of you, you stop to quickly check on the girl. Hey, you alright? Oh, yeah, I'm fine. You sure? Didn't twist your ankle or something? No, I'm fine. Nothing hurts really. My legs are like new. Just got a bit lightheaded and fell like a sack of potatoes. Oh, could you pass me my sunglasses right behind you? Sure, one sec. You give her the glasses back. Thanks. But man, he's gonna kill me. Ugh. Huh? Who? Just as you ask that, an opposing shadow looms over you two. Miss Coco, are you okay? I'm fine. I just slipped. Tee. She gets up from the floor. Damn, maybe I should give her a hand. Good. Please go to the bathroom to your left and sort yourself out. Yep, be back in a moment. Wait, that's also the guy in front of the burger shop. Are they related? The girl, Coco presumably, goes to the bathroom without a complaint, and you're left with the big guy. What's your business with Myth Coco? He sounds a bit aggressive. And I suppose that confirms her name is Coco? If that girl is Coco, then I just helped her after she fell. Why are you asking? Humph. He completely ignored me. What's his problem? Now I'm somewhat interested to know. His way of speech does sound a bit strange, but could he be... Are you... her bodyguard? Why do you care? Just wondering. Chill. After that, you're greeted with the absolute silence. Not even a minute later, the girl returns. And I'm back. You are still here. Good. Thanks for the help. Actually, the second time you're nice to me. I didn't really do much, though. You stopped and tried to help. That was already enough. From what I saw, you were running somewhere, and you still took your time to help. As I said, no big... Oh shit! I forgot about my flight! You frantically checked your phone, but your fears were spot on. Your flight leaves the airport in a minute. There's no chance to catch it. Fuck. So stupid. Just had to be the good guy and help out. What's worse, she didn't even really need help. Damn it. If I may ask, what happened to your flight? I was running to catch my flight. I got distracted and completely forgot about it. Oh, sorry. Great. Now you put the blame on the girl and made her feel bad. Fantastic start to making your own decisions. Look, Coco, I believe? Anyway, it's not your fault. Maybe if I paid more attention to the intercom and announcements, I wouldn't have had to sprint across the whole airport at the last minute. Well, let's talk to the airline, see what you can do about it, okay? Sure, it's worth a try, I guess. Where were you headed? Ardoria. Ardoria, huh? What a coincidence! Huh, of course. Oh, stop it. Not everything is a conspiracy. Anyway, you do your thing, ask the airlines, and if you don't get a favorable answer, let me know. Maybe I, or we, can help. Coco, I don't think... Well, I said so, and that's it. There's definitely something that they're not telling, but they don't seem to have any ill intentions. Even the big guy. Doesn't hurt to hear them out. With that settled, you go through some administration pain till you manage to get a hold of your flight's airline representative. Unfortunately, they only offered some help. Free flight, but in 6 days, which is too late considering the university starts in 3 days. Disappointed, you find Coco and the other guy both waiting for an update from you. You quickly tell them the news. I see. I suppose that's a few days too late for you, right? Yeah, I need to get there sooner rather than later. Okay, then I can indeed help you. Please reconsider, Miss Coco. Reconsidering... Plan is still a go! Why don't we even bother? He seems to easily accept defeat. Probably not the first time. What is this about? Okay, from the beginning. The two of us are also going to Ardoria. Furthermore, we also missed the same flight you were running for. Now it makes more sense, I suppose. If I remember correctly, she also had been running before she tripped. Must have heard the message late like me or something. Although, I haven't seen the big guy next to her. And who is he really? Considering I also have to be there ASAP, waiting for that offer you got from the airline is also not an option. So, while you were asking them, I prepared and secured us a new flight just in case of an unfavorable answer. I'll get everything ready in the meantime. Uh-huh. The big guy leaves you two alone. With him out of the way, let me properly introduce myself. Although you already called me by my name, I'm Coco. Nathan, nice to meet you. And who's that big guy following you around? Oh, that's Dimitri. He's my bodyguard. Bodyguard, huh? You must be super protective of her, but it's still weird to hear that. Real charmer. Real charmer, that one. Come on, he isn't that bad. I think. I hope. Wait, hopefully he didn't do anything to you. No, he didn't do anything. Oof, good to hear. By the way, if it isn't too much to ask, why do you have a bodyguard in the first place? I'm quite interested to know why, but is it stepping over boundaries? I don't mind saying, I guess, but I will tell you on the flight, okay? Sure, I suppose. Speaking of the flight, we have another flight scheduled in a few minutes, and I hope you can join us on it. Wait, what? How? Well, you will see. I'll tell you on that flight too. Hopefully you're not offering me some sketchy rundown plane for the flight. No, some things will be clearer in a few minutes. So, are you up for it? I guess. I don't have much of an option. Let's see what it is. You won't regret it. Grinning, Coco brings you to another terminal and you board a plane. Here we are. Hopefully it's a good enough plane for you, right? You open your mouth, but no words come out. A private plane? This is so much better than I expected. My parents had the luxury of traveling once with these. But a private plane just to ourselves? This is a bit much. Where are the hidden cameras? I don't know about this. Are you sure I can enter? Of course, silly. I wouldn't invite you if I left you hanging at the doorstep, would I? Although... Hey! Sorry. But seriously, come on in and sit down. Everything is ready, Miss Coco. Also, there's another set of clothes if you want to change after running through the airport. While they're having a small chit-chat, you take a look around the plane. You've flown your share of times already, but you've never been in something like this. The quality of their whole interior is many times that of a usual airplane. Even the wood feels expensive to the touch. She has a bodyguard. She only needed a phone call or two to get us a private jet. Who is she really? Some TV star that I'm unaware of? I'll be back in a moment. Coco went to the bathroom to get changed, and during that time, the bodyguard glares daggers at you. Just chill, bro. I'm so out of place here anyway. A few minutes after liftoff. This seems to be too good to be true. And the seats. Pure bliss. But before I get too comfortable, I should get some answers. She did say she would explain things on the flight. I'm really out of the loop here. Mind explaining some things? This whole thing feels unreal. It's as good a time as any, I guess. I don't want to get into all the details, but my father owns a big company. He also owns this private plane. Damn, I have my suspicions, but this is crazy. Really? Which one? What? Plane or company? Wait, does that mean they have more than one plane? Company. Tech Union. Heard of it? The big guy looks at two of you with obvious dissatisfaction. He is not a happy camper. What was that? Why are you glaring at me again? Tech Union. Tech Union? Oh. One of the biggest IT companies right now? The one spamming me to buy their premium packet of security as well? So you're a Kinetachi? A Akihiro's daughter? I'm terrible with names. I'm sorry. Grunt. Yep, long story short, the company is offering internet security solutions. Antiviruses, some security counseling, all that jazz. I see. Let me know if I'm overstepping here, but was it a coincidence that this plane was at this airport? I honestly doubt you could have gotten it here at almost 30 minutes while I was speaking with the airline representative. It's perceptive of you. I hoped you wouldn't have asked that. Truth be told, I got here with it. If you got here with it, why couldn't you just continue the flight to Ardoria? Clearly the jet was ready to go many more miles. Don't laugh at me for what I'm about to say. But you are already laughing. I don't care. Promise. Pinky promise. Sure, want a pinky promise as well? You... Maybe I shouldn't have joked. You... would do that for me? Yes, please. She seems so eager to do it. I can almost see her eyes sparkling. She seems she can behave a bit like a kid at times. What are you waiting for? No backing out now. The two of you do the pinky swear. Pinky swear. Whoever lies will be made to swallow 1,000 needles. What's that? You don't know it? That's a saying back home. There are plenty of variations of it in the world. Anyway, about the reason. I wanted to go to a university and experience what a regular student would experience. And in the middle of the flight I realized, wow, flying with a private jet is so regular, good freaking job. So I said screw it mid-flight and decided to land at the nearest airport that had a flight to Ardoria. I never booked tickets and stuff myself, but I thought, can't be that hard. Fast forward a bit, booked last minute, overrate, tripped twice, called Dimitri 4 times while I said beforehand that I could do everything myself. Yeah. Makes you feel a bit better. I also missed my flight due to dozing off and ignoring the intercom for too long. Definitely a bit less in quantity, but I have my own failure. I suppose. And it does make me feel a bit better. Thanks. And you mentioned you want to go to a university? Is it by any chance Ardoria University? Yeah, why? Cool. I'm starting my first year there myself. You gonna be a first year too? OMG! Yes, me too! This is so amazing! Never expected to meet someone so soon. I never expected any of this either. I think I'm way more surprised than you are. Can't believe I got so lucky. Actually, no, that's selfish to think. I mean, maybe it wasn't so lucky for you. You missed your flight and got stuck with me due to my clumsiness. Deny it. Seems like she feels self-conscious about me missing my flight. I wouldn't really call it unlucky. If anything, quite the opposite. I met a fellow student day one, and you're pretty cool, so I'm not worried of not knowing anyone. Plus, look at this space just for me. No elderly to squeeze on my neck, no cheap magazines for each seat. Snort. Would I prefer to have gone with a cheap airline, or rather this? This. It's actually really sweet for saying that. Probably make me feel better. Thank you for your kind words. So tell me, how come you decided on Ardoria University? Seems like she could have gone almost anywhere. All the best private universities in the world. They had some interesting courses, good reputation. Also, one of the only places my father agreed for me to go. So I can do some business for him. I thought I heard her mumbling something about her dad. Let's switch it up. What about you? Why go there? Or are you actually from Ardoria and just returning home? No, I'm from a small town. Just like you, I also heard some good stuff about the uni there. And should I maybe open up? Speak about the other reasons for going there? She seems genuinely nice. I might sound a bit like a loser though. And before we make this decision, this is actually where I'm going to leave it for today. So this is the end of the first episode. It's an interesting style. It's definitely a lot different than the other ones we've done so far. The other ones, it's way more first person. This one has more of a narration to it than it does from it's from your point of view, but there's such a narration to it, it's different. I'm kind of liking that. It's just to help mix it up a little bit. Obviously, the visuals are not as good as some of the games we have done, but they're not too bad. And I'm definitely curious to see how this game goes. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. I'll catch you all in the next one.